Ata Morena. This is my first, well, I say first, but second, but first proper vlog of this YouTube channel that I'm starting. Today, we are going to be walking to the gym. Usually I drive to the gym, but I'm going to be walking there today because I thought it's a good opportunity to start these one-on-one chats with you fellas. The gym is just something part of my everyday life, and on this YouTube channel there's going to be a lot of gym content, gym vlogs, training videos, because for me that's my ground zero. That's where, you know, everything begins for me. If I've got a healthy body, I've got a healthy mind. So no matter what I'm going through, I've always trained. Training for me started in prison, really. Like I gymmed in that before prison, but I really got into training properly when I was in prison. You know, like before I went to prison, I would lift weights and think I was training. I wasn't really training, bro. Lifting weights doesn't count as training to me. That's the easy thing to do, is lifting weights. Lifting weights is easy. Training, proper training, you gotta do cardio. You gotta do cardio, bro. Lifting weights is just, yeah, it's easy. For me now, it's about keeping healthy, keeping fit. Like when I first went to prison, I can talk about these things now because it's on YouTube for one, and two, it's out there, so might as well talk about it. When I first got sent to prison, I was 20 years old. Just turned 20. I went into prison thinking that I was strong, thinking that I knew it all, you know, about training and that, because I'd been training in the gym. But really, that's like the furthest thing from the truth. I was actually useless. When it comes to prison, being strong doesn't matter. You know, and I learned that real fast. If you're all muscles, no cardio, you're useless. I always maintain those trainings. I trained throughout my whole 4.5 years, all sorts of trainings. But it helped me, it built me, it was character building, you know, it built me into a stronger man. But anyways, we're not going to ramble about prison on this walk, bro. This is a gym vlog. We're talking about now. If you can't control anything in your life right now, and your life's spiraling, and you just feel like your life's out of your hands, and you know, the one thing that you can control is your body. I challenge you to move. Get up, get out. Get some air, get some sunlight. Go for a walk if you don't have a gym membership. Parks are free. Go do dips and push-ups at a park. It'll help you, bro, I'm telling you. I don't just want this channel to be all like serious and that, you know, like it's gonna have wholesome content in that, but it's like I just want it to be me, true, authentic me. Like, I'm not perfect, bro, and I'm not trying to be perfect. You know, I make mistakes. I've made mistakes. I keep making mistakes, but it's like the lessons you learn from it. So, like, I'm just gonna be me, and I know a lot of people won't agree with that or won't like that version of me, but that's me, bro. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. You know, I'm just trying to be the better version of me. All you're gonna see, it might be a bit boring for some of you. Like, this is just my daily lives, what I do every single day. I ain't putting this on for no camera, for no YouTube. This is just me. This is just who I am. This is just what I've been doing. It's a bit weird talking in front of a camera again, though. Like I said in my last video, it's just strange. Like, you know, when cars are driving past and they're seeing me holding a camera, talking off a mic, they're like, who's this ugly Māori boy walking around with a camera talking to himself? But I'm not gonna lie, I don't walk to the gym every day. I just did this strictly for YouTube, to be honest. I'm not even gonna pretend like I get my steps in properly every day. I don't. I drive to the gym. I'm lazy as cuz. I do sometimes. But today was a nice day, so I thought, what an opportunity to take you for a little gym vlog. Let's just quickly touch on my goal, bro. Let's just quickly touch on my why again before we're nearly at the gym. Obviously, a lot of people know what's just happened for me on social media, you know, and a lot of people have counted me out. A lot of people think that I'm gone forever, and like I've seen some content creators posting videos about me saying, oh, you know, he's done, he's gone, look at him, he's gone forever, he's hiding, he's never coming back, da 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 da. But all those words to me do nothing but fire me up. So it's like, for me, now everyone knows what I've been through, what's happened, and to come back to YouTube and grow this YouTube channel, it's just gonna be the best revenge. You know, not talking about it, not arguing with people on the internet, but just showing them, you know. Actions speak louder than words, that old saying. And whilst all that shit was going on, I was still training every single day. I was still running every single day. You know, I was still playing league, I was still doing all these things, so it doesn't slow me down, it speeds me up, these kind of things, whenever this shit happens. So that's my goal, bro. It's just to grow this YouTube channel as big as I can get it. Bro, the gym is so busy right now. I come here usually the same time every day, and there's like 3 or 4 people here, usually max. But today, for some reason, it's packed. But we're still gonna film anyways. Gee, what do you think I am, some kind of seal? Nah, we'll still get it done. But it's just gonna be awkward filming with heaps of people out there, but you know what I mean? But I'm trying to inspire you to be better. Who am I to be preaching if I can't show you about facing your fears? You know what I mean? Still gonna do this, G. So every single day before I train, I like to pump electrolytes. I used to be hard out into my pre-workout and like addicted to pre-workout. Like I couldn't train without pre-workout. But pre-workout's actually really not good for you. And when you're doing like cardio-based training, I reckon that it probably, unless you're really tired, it's probably a detriment because it's going to make you increase your heart rate, which is going to make you fatigue faster. So I've been trying to replace my pre-workout drinks with electrolytes. And electrolytes, I feel like every time I pump these before I hit some cardio, I just get that sweat on better. I just feel better throughout my run. The goal for today, bro, what are we up to? We're going to hit some cardio, like I always hit. I'm going to start off with a 5K run, and then we're going to get into some weights. I never usually train for longer than an hour, so I'm going to do half an hour of cardio, half an hour of weights. I never really tend to go heavy on these sets. Just try to get reps in for the first couple, warm the muscle right up. I'm talking really quiet because there's a lot of people around me right now, cousin. But yeah, 5K finished, now I'm going to get into some chest. I don't really go for like a certain amount of reps, I just go until I know my muscles warm, usually about 20, 25 for the first set. Alright, we'll add another 20 each side. It's one thing that I want people to take from this YouTube channel as well. Stepping out of your comfort zone, you know. There's lots of people around and I'm recording on my phone with the mic. Still getting it done, you know what I mean? Alright, I'll get used to it in a while. After about 500 of these gym vlogs, you'll just be like, it's the bro, he's just doing this thing. This is 45 each side. Maybe go for like 10 to 12 reps. I've got like this bad left or right hand pec that I've pulled it a few times and like just constantly feels like it's gonna tear. So like for the last year I haven't been able to go heavy on my chest exercises, but just get the pump in, that's the main thing. I'll add another 20 each side. I can add another 20 usually, so I can get like 85 each side, but the chest is feeling a bit tight and I'm not trying to bust my ass for YouTube, injure myself, show off. I feel like being that guy just to load up all the plates just for the video, but I never actually do it. I'm not going to be that guy. This is really what I do. Be realistic. Now drop the weight back down and just rep it out. And go for like 30. I'm not gonna lie to you. This right hand pec feels like it's gonna pull, so I'm gonna switch it up. So I feel that wanting to pull, I'm just gonna smash some back rather than overworking the muscle and injuring myself. So I don't know what these fucking things are called, but I used to do them in prison. Maybe like 3 or 4 times a week for back. They're like just rows, but you can use any surface. You can do it in your bunks in your cell. You can do it in the yard. Usually there's like a bar in the yard where you can do this. So I don't have all the names for the workouts that I do, but I'll just show you. So I'm just going to pump out 4 sets, 20. Go, cuz that's better. Yeah, the plan today was to do chest, but if you feel like you're going to injure yourself, don't push yourself through, because you're just going to pull it and you're going to be fucked. You're not going to be able to train it for weeks and weeks. So just, if you feel that on any of your muscles going to want to strain, just change it. Hey?
Do you do it for TikTok?
Nah.
Or
YouTube. Yeah. It's not started, but I do TikTok.
what's your TikTok?
Cuzzy Rolly.
Damn! It's 140k.
Hey?
Is that you?
Yeah. Dancer. Yeah, I was paying for people's food at supermarket. Yeah. Nice to meet you boys. What's your name?
Fletcher.
Fletcher. Nice to meet you, bro. Carter. Nice to meet you anyways. Oh man. There's 4 sets of those done. Now we're going to get into some pull-ups. If I'm being very honest, I don't feel strong enough today to do pull-ups. I kind of like a fitness YouTube channel, as I say, I can't even do what I'm talking about. I just don't feel like I have the strength today. I'm still going to try my best anyways to give you a set of pull-ups. I might get some chalk for my hands. Your mum is so old. Her breast milk is powder. She breastfeeds like this. Fuck. That was done. Alright. I'm 108 kilos, by the way. 3 more sets. Even if you get 4, you know what I mean? Not every day is your best day. 2 more sets. Alright bro, I'm going to finish the rest of my workout without filming because it's a bit hard to film and train. But I'm just going to finish it with some middle back, finish on buys, and then I'll see you in the recovery room. Okay bro, this is my favourite part of my whole workout session. This is why it's my favourite part of this gym. It's this recovery room, check this out. Got a sauna. So yeah bro, this is me after every workout really. It's nice and quiet in here bro, we can have a bit of a talk brother. There's no one in here, it's just us. Like I said whilst I was training, some days you're going to have your best days of training and some days you're not. Like some days I can run my 5k in like 22, 23 minutes. Today I ran it in like 28 or like half an hour, you know. It's not about trying to better yourself every day, like get PBs every day, as long as you show up. And today, I'm not gonna lie, this is my first video. I'm supposed to be energetic and, you know, pushing heavy weights and running fast 5Ks. But today, real talk, I didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel like I had that strength in me. But motivation doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to teach on this channel. It's discipline, showing up every single day, no matter how you're feeling. And also because I'm fasting, so like I only eat once a day at the moment, I'm trying to drop some weight because I got to like 116, 117 kgs. It's like the heaviest I've been in years. So at the moment I'm trying to drop a lot of weight. So I'm losing a lot of fat, about half a kilo to a kilo of fat a week, but I'm also losing muscle mass. So I'm gonna look smaller, but I'm gonna be leaner. And I prefer to be leaner because being big and bulky, as like I said on the way to the gym, bro, it's useless. Having all those muscles for nothing. It's useless, bro, and especially when it comes to sport, because I'm going to get back into boxing in a couple of weeks. Having all that extra size is just a detriment, bro. You need to be light, agile, quick, fast, fit, not big, bulky, and like, yeah, you might be able to throw one big shot, but if it misses, you're fucked. Especially when it comes to boxing, you got to be able to put those numbers in. Yeah, at the moment, cuz not the best train, not the worst. This will probably be, honestly, the only time that I take you into this recovery room with me, because there's usually always people in here, and I'm not going to film in here whilst there's people in here. But today, luckily, there's no one in here. So, yeah, every day, well, most days, 4 to 5 days after my trainings, I like to hit a sauna and a cold plunge. I do like a 15-minute sauna and just like a 2 to 3 minute cold plunge. That's enough for me, bro. Let's see what we're working with. Anyways, brother, here we are. This is after I've been fasting like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So I had a bit of a gut, and these bits were sticking out a bit too much. But I think I've lost a bit of body fat. I don't know, guys. But anyways, come on, let's go. I never sauna, brother. Yeah. So 15 minutes here, straight into the cold plunge. That's us. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you, every single time I do this it sucks. And the last 5 minutes of the sauna, all I can think about is how much I dread doing this part. But you push yourself to do it anyway. So 2 minutes. This is my favourite part right here, listen to this. Yeah, so anyways, bro, that's our first YouTube video, vlog, gym, training video, whatever you want to call it. The energy wasn't where I wanted it to be at today, to be honest. I was a bit overstimulated with, filming for the first time and everyone looking, and I wasn't intimidated, I was just overstimulated, there was a lot going on, and my train wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I wanted for the first gym video, I wanted it to be energy, bro. I wanted it to be me pumping out a full proper workout. To be honest, that's like 50%. That's not even 50%, bro. That was like a 40% workout. But hey, that's not what this YouTube channel is about. This is about showing up every day, you know what I mean? Regardless of how you're feeling, like today the energy was low. I'm hungry. There was everyone looking at me when I was recording, and it was a bit harder to push through, but I showed up, so I'm moving forward. That's all you can ask for, bro. Moving in the right direction, regardless if it's a big step or a small step, just doing your best every day, and that's what I did. So we showed up, we made it count, did what mattered, killed it. Anyways, that's us, guys. First gym training done. Posting videos every Sunday, so make sure that you fellas like and subscribe. Anyways, that's me. Love you, whānau. Kia ora, Peru.